Yes! Welcome back, Abe's World fans. Attack on Titan Season 4 is finally out. This is like my favorite show of all time, and I'm super excited to, comment and bring to you my reaction. I'm gonna be leaving an unfiltered reaction somewhere in the description down below if you want to see the full episode with my reaction to it. But other than that, like, share, and subscribe, and as always, leave a comment down below to interact with me. Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 1. Let's go. Bring the hype! Alright. Okay, so this was just like the trailer, with the bird flying out, and I think there was a lens flare as well earlier on. And that's the blonde guy that I thought was Zeke. And he's wearing the armband to distinguish the Eldians. Now, in my earlier comments on this, I thought this was on a concentration camp, I think. Because there were shovels around. But I don't see the shovels. Okay, and the guy's name is Colt. So it is a war zone. It was not a concentration camp. Okay. Interesting. This is very World War One-ish. Back when they used trenches, because once the tanks were invented in World War II, they basically dominated everything. Trenches no longer made sense. Okay, since they gave this guy a name, he's going to be very important, I suspect. Swords? Swords, definitely World War One. It's interesting that they would have a female, though, in the trenches. I don't know if they're trying to fill some sort of quota here, but it would have been very dangerous for women to be in the trenches. It's a very physical effort. So, right. The Middle Eastern Federation's fleet, okay. Okay, so the objective is to take down the Middle Eastern fleet. Now, that was my comment in the teaser trailer when I said that they were wearing the hats that were traditionally Turkish. So this guy's like the male version of Hans, right? I'm not sure if they're trying to draw parallels between the two groups, the two Eldian groups, right? The ones in Land of Paradise and this one. Because she seems more like a Levi, and he seems more like a Hanj. Okay. So this must take place after the end of season 3. I'm actually gonna watch the introduction because I love it. Hopefully they don't spoil anything like in season 3 introduction. That was a flamethrower. Interesting. I like the contrast to the colors. And that's really interesting that they mentioned that this is the last war. World War One was always being touted as being the war that will end all wars. And of course, we know it didn't, right? World War Two happened afterwards. So Oh my god. Now, see that play on words. You are the real enemy. Was kind of my suggestion, also in the teaser trailer reveal that I think that maybe Aaron's not really a good guy, and that with the ending of season three when he said the enemy is just over the is over the sea, right? Like that's how a typical conqueror would think: is that I conquered everything, and now I need to conquer the area in this next section. Guys, her name is Gabby. I take it back. She's not Levi. She's Aaron. You know what? I'm gonna make a prediction here. I think in the season four trailer they showed the armor titan fighting Aaron, and I think she's the one who has the armor titan. It might not be Reiner. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I really don't know. This guy's a typical Reiner. He looks exactly like him. Interesting. Their armbands were gold. I think when ah oh that would be a disaster, right? I missed that. So this is how many years later? Okay. So Marley is like the United States. Let's not use countries, but like is the superpower, and they're fighting other people to assert their dominance. And but why did they want to attack Paradise Island? That's the question. Is that to maintain their Titan dominance? Or scared shitless? Yeah, see, their armbands are gray. The other ones were gold. Somehow to distinguish them that they're more important. Okay. you see the difference in the psychological treatment of the fodder the people who are supposed to be the fodder, and the people who they're training to become the next group. On the one side, the guys who are supposed to become something, they're always motivating them, right? Whereas the other side, they're just using them as cannon fodder, so they don't care about their psyche and morale. So. Oh my god. What a douchebag. No, she's playing him. She's also playing the psychological game with him. Yeah, I think she's gonna inherit it. Uh oh. Yep. And that's the Mediterranean. Hmm. She's gonna throw the bomb. From that angle, the distance looks like it's way too far from the train. It doesn't seem reasonable that she could throw it that far, but anime logic, right? Okay, so they derailed the first Titan train, Titan killer train. Galliard. I feel it's silly for someone to celebrate in the middle of stormtrooper, stormtrooper like aim, right? Okay, new Titan. Huh. Galliard. All right. I like Reiner and Zeke. I like them. I like they're supposed to be the antagonists, but their personalities are so powerful. Like they make you actually be interested in them. Like I don't despise them, even though they're supposed to be the. Okay. So they still sent the fodder, right? To be honest, the animation is still top notch, even with this new. Who's that guy? Hmm. International law. So this world consists of more than just the Eldians and the Marleyans, and the Mediterranean or Middle Eastern whatever tribe. Huh. Oh no. Is that the part from the trailer when the paratroopers, the Titans were falling from the sky? Are these Eldians? Is there an injection on them somewhere? They've got the Titan faces. Yeah, that's it. How did they turn to Titans? No way. That's the first time we've ever seen that. Wow. Crazy. Oh my god, they're using them to destroy everything. And the music kicks in. Freaking fantastic. This show's amazing. But I didn't know Zeke could transform them. So why is he after the coordinate? Unless his powers are only local, which might be why he had to go to Connie's village to transform his. Huh. So their cannons are powerful enough to take out the regular Titans. Shows the difference in the technology. The different. Hype. Oh my god. Monster. Holy shit. Oh my god. Wow. Is that was that shot of Reiner just in 3D? If you've been following the channel, you know I hate 3D animation, but this one looks not too bad actually. That's why I love Reiner. He's so freaking dominating. He's like the Godzilla of Attack on Titan. Sure, he loses a lot, but still has got that like unbridled power. Ah, now we get to see the monster. Yeah, now you can see the 3D animation. It's because it's so difficult to get the scale. Our defeat caused this war. Okay, so this is definitely after the season 3 ending. Okay, I think I understand what happened. Now he's gonna Titan throw. Oh no, Reiner's not dead, is he? Wow. 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 Yeah, these guys are toast. Okay, I see. Middle Eastern Federation, yeah. Yep. 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 Okay, I think I'm trying to understand where this series is going. Okay. Okay. Of course, right? They're gonna completely ignore what the Eldians did, and that the Titans were actually the ones that saved the day. But yeah, who's that? Usually, when they use these camera tricks to focus in on a certain individual, it means that individual is important. Wow. Stick around for my review. Okay, guys, that was pretty hype. I'm so happy. This was freaking awesome. I loved it when they transformed the Titans in midair and had them land. I initially that was a bad prediction. I initially thought when the trailer came out that these Titans were the Titans in the wall, and somehow that Aaron and those guys figured out how to actually transport them and make them fall out of the sky. And I was a little bit confused as to how the logistics of that would work. But okay, so it turns out that Zeke has the power. I'm not sure how he's able to transform people into Titans. I know he had that ability, but this is the first time we see that he has the direct use of that ability through his voice. He's just able to yell at them and immediately transform aliens into. I'm thinking now, I gotta look back at it, but was there ever a situation that the Beast Titan could he not have just at the end of season 3, right? There was a the big battle with Levi and those guys. Could he not have just used his voice to transform Levi or transform the entire crew into his own Titans, and then he wouldn't have to fight them or kill them. He could have just gotten more troops and just could have fully invaded. Then Eren and those guys would never have won, right? unless it only works on certain people. I have so many questions. I don't really know what's going on. I retract my previous statement. But what I think happened up to this point, I think, from what I'm gathering, is that the power of the Titan, technology is improving, right? Like back in the old days, the horse was the ultimate piece of technology. And then when the horse and the chariot came out, that was the ultimate piece of technology. And then when the cannons came out, they made horses obsolete, and so on and so forth. If they hadn't given us the previous backstory of where the Titans came from, I would have thought that they were some sort of biological weapon that just went, to try to gain an advantage of war. But what they're saying is, no, these Titans already existed, and they existed for a long time. One group was able to control the power of the Titans, and perhaps the Middle Eastern Federation felt weakness in that the attack on Paradise, somehow they figured out that the attack on Paradise Island didn't go so well, so they thought that this was their chance, their only chance that they could attack Marley. However, even with that plan, they still showed that whoever still has a Titan, whoever still has that nuclear weapon, is still number one. But the gap between number one and number two is closing in fast. And if one group is able to identify a weakness in the Marleyan group, in the Marleyan army, weakness in the Marleyan army, and they tried to expose it. This war has two objectives. Number one, to prevent anyone else from the international community, because now we know that there's an international community. It's to prevent anyone from the international community to ever, it's a lesson. Don't think of attacking us because we're still reigning supreme. But there were also some victories from the Middle Eastern Federation that showed that Titans aren't, the be-all, end-all. And it now becomes a must to completely regain control of the founding Titan. I don't know how that's going to change things. The Beast Titan's powers seem to be almost identical to the Coordinate, unless the Coordinate can override his powers, the Beast Titan's powers. I don't know. Lots of theories, lots of things. Let me know what you guys think down below. Please, if this has been already done in an anime, don't spoil it. Please. I've been trying my best to avoid any spoilers or anything for the show. I freaking love it. First episode, 10 out of 10. You know what? 9.5 out of 10. There was a little bit of use of 3D, but I understand why it was used, and I understand the context in which it was used, and it wasn't overbearingly bad, but yeah, the hype is warranted. I want to see what happens next episode. I'm not gonna look at the preview until next week. That's how much I really don't want it to be ruined for me. Thanks a lot, guys, and hope you liked this reaction and review. Leave a comment down below, share your thoughts. Let me know what else you want me to comment on or react to. And somewhere down below, I'm going to leave in the description down below, I'm going to leave a link to the Unfiltered video. I know you guys want to see that. So, leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys think. Abe's World out.